321 or 321. I don't know. I don't know, Chad. What does that even mean? But what's going on? Happy Sunday, everybody. Feels like a long time since we've hung out in the Newbieverse, but you guys know the new intro means BC's here. So BC's going to be joining me today. Just want to wish everybody a Canada Day. I don't know if you worked it, you celebrated Saturday. If you worked it Saturday, you're celebrating today. My Americans, happy 4th of July tomorrow. I'm assuming you guys are partying today because tomorrow you guys are off. I don't know. Or maybe you're calling in sick if you work. I don't know. But nevertheless, let's start off by keeping all 10 of these. If you're doing fireworks, think with your head. Don't drink and drive, all that jazz. But this is a comic channel, not a safety talk. So with that said, let's start off the festivities and let's bring in my brother, the man, the myth, the legend. No, it's not Face. It is BC. What's up, man?
Not much, yo. Happy belated Canada Day.
Yeah.
And happy early 4th of July, man. 4th of July.
I don't even know. Yo, honestly, it was funny because somebody had messaged me like, hey, how old's Canada anyway? I'm like,
Stop. You should know this.
155 or 56. I don't know. It was really weird. I didn't know.
It's like 2 years younger than Newbie, really.
Dude, I'm not a vampire. Come on. But did you do anything special, man? I know it was kind of, I mean, it was on a Friday for us. You know, everybody was off. I was working. I got called into the office, so I was working.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was the only one in my office. So yeah.
So I'll be transparent with you guys. I work within property, right? So residential, tenants are moving in and out. July 1st is peak season here in Canada, Montreal, especially. And I had so much stuff happening on the 1st up until the afternoon. After that, Canada Day, dude, on the pool.
Yeah, we can tell by your tan, man. We can tell by the tan. Come on.
Dying by the pool.
You were the one, actually. I was just gonna say, I actually brought you up in conversation with my buddies because we were talking about like, oh, it must suck to move on July 1st. And I was like, actually, my buddy's a project manager, and like he says it's like the craziest day of the year. So I didn't know that, and until you told me. So
just on my end, I had 32 tenants, like 32 new apartments where there was action, right? So it was wild.
Yeah, but like I said, guys, if you're in the States celebrating tonight, be safe. Don't do anything stupid. Let's keep these. We don't want to be, Jason Pierre Paul or whatever. Be safe. I hope everybody, there's Uber. There's a million things. So be smart if you're drinking. But yeah.
Hold up. I heard you drop the name Paul. I have to bring it up. Tell me you heard. Paul. You made a challenge. You made a challenge to somebody on YouTube. Do you remember this? It was
I send out a lot of challenges, so hold on. Refresh my memory.
It was Paul Logan. Or Logan Paul, whatever his name is. The YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
He signed with WWE.
Yes.
Last week. It's official. He's a wrestler, apparently.
Yeah, it's like a 2-year deal, supposedly, like right off the bat, too.
Yeah, but dude, this is your chance, man. I say you challenge. Just continue to challenge. Newbie in wrestling. I'm telling you. 2024. We'll call it 2024.
I could do it. But yeah, that we won't be talking about that in the comic news, but we definitely can touch on it because that dude just keeps me. You know what I mean? Like I just feel bad for the people like boxers and actual wrestlers who are like working day in, day out. This is like their dream. They can't make it. And then this guy out of nowhere, just because he's an influencer, gets to do all that stuff. Like I don't know, it's really weird. And also me being like a huge boxing fan, it annoys me because now it's like boxing just a joke where like, I mean, in a few weeks we're gonna have Adrian Peterson fight Le'Veon Bell. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? Like the art is gone, the beauty of it is gone. It's just like anybody who wants to fight anybody now just does it in a boxing ring. It's kind of stupid. So it's shitty.
No, I don't disagree.
But let's say hello to the chat and let's get things going, man. I'm ready to rock and roll, dude. Honestly, from Tuesday to Sunday, it always feels like forever that we don't talk or that we don't, communicate with everybody. I know I talk with a lot of people, but it's just, it feels off.
You changed. Yo, it's funny because I totally forgot that it was even Sunday. You threw me off. I log into YouTube and I see you did New Comic Book Day like 4 or 5 days ago or something. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, ahead. I'm trying to stay ahead of the game, man.
Look at you, man.
Trying to stay ahead of the game always. If you're not first, you're last. Just remember that.
Doing it Tuesday puts you later.
I'm just saying. All right, let's say hello to the chat and then let's get it going. First up, Mr. David Mason. What's going on, David? How are you, sir? Last time I saw you, we were at the show in Toronto. Hope you did pretty well. I think we chatted before that. I think you were in the chat that night in the show. So welcome.
So David got gold. That's Canadian gold right there.
Yeah.
Canada, baby.
Back to back. That's 2 weeks because Cruz just got it last week, right? Mr. Michael Baker, you got to come in early if you want to get the gold medal, but silver goes to you. Mr. Uncanny Swag gets the bronze AOA. July 4th is the birthday of Steve Rogers. Man, you guys are making it seem like he's like the Jesus Christ or something. Like, come on. It's just Captain America. Newsflash. I don't know if you guys read.
Just
an article, an interview. I sent it to you. I know I sent it to like Swag. I sent it to Automatic Comics and Chris and all those guys. But he literally came out and said that his favorite character is Iron Man. So just throwing that out there.
Bro.
And don't give me that, oh, he's modest, so he can't say his name. No, don't give me that. Because that's what Ryan said, and it's not true.
We all know you're a Captain Canuck fan, aren't you?
Oh, God, no. I got a participation trophy. Thought I was sneaking in for a kill. What's going on, Tim? How you doing, man? Let's see. Dan Delatorre. I'll take 6th place. Yes. Man, that's really weird, man. You're usually top 3 always. So welcome, man. Welcome.
I'll take back up.
How are you, brother? How you doing, man? I got to meet Rush last week at a show, and that was pretty cool. Mr. Chad, consolation prize. Surge, what's going on? 3, 2, 1. Or 321. I don't know. I think I'm gonna start saying that. 321. People are gonna be like, I don't understand. Hector, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? We are off until the 4th, newbie. All right, yeah. So you guys get Tuesday. Yeah, we got Friday off, or Canada got Friday off. Mr. Gamma Rays, what is going on? HR doesn't like it when you call in sick, newbie. I actually haven't called in sick in like 5 years. Plus 2 COVID, so 7. I haven't really called in. I never call in, man. It's that immigrant mentality or the fact that I need money. Yes. I think that's the big one. Tim, 155 years old. Yeah, so I'm good with that. Mr. Merca, Comic Kingpins are in the house. What's going on, guys? Car, what's going on? What is Canada Day? It's like 4th of July, but better and in Canada. And I'm just kidding about the better thing. It's just the same thing, man. Come on. Don't disrespect. Come on. Fête au Canada. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Fête au Canada?
It's fate, bro. Fate.
Oh, I don't know, man. Is that French?
Yes.
Well, I'm not French. I speak 2 languages. French is not one of them. Save a life, ride a moose.
Damn straight.
Logan Paul, maybe a jerk, but he would eat newbie.
Oh, see? Here we go. We got to make it happen. 2024.
Yo, I'm challenging you, Logan Paul. Is it Logan? Logan Paul, YouTuber to YouTuber. Any match except the bra and panties match. I think that would just be weird. So, fair. Any match except that.
There. So, Hell in a Cell.
If he ducks me, it's on him. It's not me. It's him.
Done. So, guys, DM him this little snip right here.
Yeah. I'm coming after you. I think he's like 2 feet taller than me. So,
like 3.
Look, Floyd Mayweather beat the Big Show, so I could do it. AP is going to whoop Bell's ass. Yeah, I think so too. But it's a joke. It's like, oh man, don't get me started. I literally did something crazy last night that I normally wouldn't do. Even my wife was like, "You're doing what?" And I regret it. I went out with a few coworkers of mine because they're like, "Oh, come on out, man. Let's go watch UFC." And I was like, "Guys, I don't really watch UFC." And they're like, "No, come on. It's gonna be a work thing." So then I like got dragged out. I didn't get home till like 2:30 in the morning. Had to work again this morning at 8. I'm 34. I'm not 21 anymore. I was not that I got drunk or anything. It's just I really value my sleep, and yeah, it was not good today. Like, yeah, and the card was horrible. That's why I feel bad, because it's like if I would have ordered that card and like those are the results of the fights, I would have been pissed, man, because it was terrible. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Mr. Brian, what's going on, man? Geez, I don't even. Oh yeah, because Brian is a Kiwi, so he's talking Kiwi, man. Mr. Hood Rat, what's going on, Hood Rat? How you doing, brother? Uncanny X Dan is in the house. All right, let's get the show going. Brandon loves Looney Tunes. This guy's here. North 49 is in the house. What's up, amigos? Telekinetic is in the house. Haven't seen him in a while, so welcome. Fett, like Boba Fett. Ooh, yeah. Okay, makes sense. Michael Baker, I just noticed the wall behind Newbie. What happened to Iron Man 3?
Sold it.
You guys don't remember last week? You guys don't remember I was disappointed in Dan and Chris and a few people. So I collect these like metal signs, and it's very hard to find the Silver Surfer one. I just found Swag does this so easily. There we go. The Fantastic Four one I had just found, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna put them up. And then my wife was like, "Why don't you put the diploma up?" So she put the diploma up, and just collecting dust. So she's like, "Yeah, put your diploma up." So I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I put my diploma up and my little signs. But then I told everybody that I actually got. I just purchased Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, like the official movie posters, for my man cave downstairs. So my movie room, when you go down there, you're going to be walking past a bunch of autographed jerseys and then Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. So it's going to be cool.
So you walk by 1.5 good movies. So Newbie, the only thing that could replace Iron Man on your wall is yourself. Technically, you put up your diploma. So guys, Newbie loves himself more than Iron Man.
No, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. You gotta take care of you, right? So
I love it.
Mr. Vancouver Comic Junkies in the house. What's going on, sir? How you doing, man? Always a pleasure having you kick around. And I don't know if I can say this. I don't know if it's like on the DL, but he's going to be coming out with some new content on his channel soon. So make sure you guys go check him out. And please, for the love of God, thumbs up, sub. Let's go. He's got good content out there and great books. So make sure you guys go check him out. Serge, it should be boxes or briefs, tables, and comics. It should be Newbie's boxer brief. What's going on? All right, well, let's get the show going. We are 2 shows away from doing this for 100 straight weeks. It is crazy to think that we've done this for 100 weeks.
Not me, man. I'm 50 with you, I think. Like,
yeah, maybe, yeah.
Somewhere there.
January, 6 months, yeah, somewhere around there. But it's been a nice ride. Seeing the show, evolve from me, Keys, and then me and Face, and then me and Hyper and Face, and then me, Hyper, Face, you, then me, Hyper, then me alone, then me and Face, and then me and you, and then so it's just taking a mind of its own. But nevertheless, we're 2 shows away. The 100th show is going to be pretty good. Hopefully, have some fun with that. So just tune in and have some fun for another 2 weeks. And then if, after 100, you could be like, man, this guy sucks. And then you don't have to watch me more. Just let me get to 100. That's all I ask. That's it. So let's get it going. Episode 35 was your first? Tim, I don't know what to say.
Not mine.
Wow.
Okay.
Damn. Tim, I thought you were here from like show 5.
Tim's been around since 35.
Damn, man. That's okay. That's good. This is literally one of the best shows on YouTube. Dan, you're a sweetheart. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I want to see what he says in the comment section tomorrow on Kingpins. Thanks, Dan.
Rush, 100 shows and approaching 300 subs or 3,000 subs. Yeah, I am 56 away. 56 away. So tell your mailman, your milkman, whoever. Just say sub this. Yeah, man, maybe episode 34. Let's go with 34. All right. You guys know the deal. If you come in, I'll give you a shout out. No worries. If you got anything you want to shout out, let me know. If not, let's get it going and let's talk some comics, new comic book day, comic news, and then we will be touching on Miss Marvel episode 4. I can't wait to get into that because I love the goddamn haters. I love them.
Oh, stop.
So yeah, let's get it started. Show number 98. Let's get it going. I haven't done this the last 2 weeks, BC, but I always ask outside of the last 2 weeks. Heavy week, light week, busy week. What are your thoughts personally on this week's New Comic Book Day?
I'm not gonna say heavy. It's not heavy, but there's some good books coming out, man. I would say, kind of light to medium, man. It's
Light?
light to medium. It's in between there.
Okay, I think I only have like one book on the list.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. I think
No.
maybe two, but
As in like big specs.
no, just a flip, and then maybe spec. I guess I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it's FOMO that I'm falling into. So
okay. Look, I'll be honest, man. New Comic Book Day. I keep trying. I always tell myself I'm gonna cut down, but I end up fucking doing the opposite. So
yeah, you're terrible.
I am.
Yeah,
I need help.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get it going. Newbieverse number 98, co-hosted by the man, Mr. BC. All right, guys. First up, channel sponsor, friend of the show, fellow Canadian. Happy Canada Day, Bleeker. I just saw in the comments he said record sales today at, well, of course, it's Sunday. He was at the flea market. If you're missing out, you're missing out. You need to go there. But comic book pressing, $10 a clean. $10 a press, $5 a clean. Make sure you guys go check out Bleeker St Comics on Instagram. And again, like I said, if you're in the area on Sundays, Turner Crescent, that's the place to be. Next up, guys, we've got my guy, Brandon, Back in Time Comics. Don't tell me you cannot find him. There it is, BIT Comics. This is an old picture, but nevertheless, CGC authorized dealer, and you can find everything. He has a reward system. He's got candy in his shop. I always eat the Airheads there. It's a problem. I have a problem. But located in Brantford, and really good guy, friend of the channel. And we're going to be doing some things in the future, of course. But yeah, I'd appreciate if you guys go give him a check and follow. Check out his Facebook as well. All right. Let's get it going. You guys know we've switched things up, and I've said that now for a month because we've been doing it this new way for a month, but Dynamite Pick of the Week is always first now. And you guys know I love those old school movie posters. I love, even though I don't like horror, I like those old like horror style movie posters, I guess you could say. But nevertheless, anything movie poster like I grabbed. So this one was a no-brainer for me. And some people might be shocked. I was shocked to find out that people think I only pick cleavage books. Like that's just crazy to me. But guys, Dynamite Pick of the Week this week is Dynamite Never Dies number 5. I just got it. I just love this. I don't know why. And I'm also biased to black covers, but I'm also biased to redheads.
Jeez.
2 for 2. Then it's a movie, 3 for 3. So for me, this has everything that I kind of like in a cover, in the art, in everything. So for me, this was my Dynamite Pick of the Week, $3.99. It's nothing crazy. If you're new to the channel, there's so many Dynamite Picks of the Week that I just pick one that I like just based on the art. That's pretty much it. Any thoughts, BC?
I think it sucks. I'll be honest.
All right. So we will
you have control today.
Man,
but
damn.
No, it's look, it's decent. But for everybody who doesn't know, the main reason why Newbie does is Tim. Tim just said he's been here for since week 34, episode 34. And this is how you do him. Week 98, bro. Sorry, Tim.
Old school tatas. Not today. How can this be the pick without boobs? Guys, I'm here for the art, okay? I'm here for the art.
Terrible.
So, good to see you. What's going on, Ozzy? How you doing, brother? Me and Ozzy are going to be taking a road trip, 3 days together in the same building, in the same car.
Poor Ozzy.
I feel bad for him. Newbie just scored a sacrifice bunt. Yeah, but if somebody's on third, I scored. Think about it that way. Just saying. But yeah, that is the Dynamite Pick of the Week. Again, just for me, it's got everything that I kind of like in it. So that's my pick. All right, let's get into it. Heart, meat, and potatoes, as they say. First up, Firepower. We're continuing the run. Great story. If you talk to Keys, he loves this. He's on it. I know he's kind of transitioned more into Seven Secrets, but he's loving Firepower again. You know, Kirkman killing it. I mean, I've kind of been off this for a while. I think this is issue 22 now. I think I've kind of stopped at like 8 or 10. I can't remember.
No.
I haven't really picked up anything past 10.
I actually, out of all the series that you just named, especially Seven Secrets, which just came to end, and it was incredible. But Firepower is great, man. I'm a bit behind though. I think I'm like maybe 4 issues behind this one, but it's always being picked up. I was late to the party, so I try, I make sure I no longer miss any titles because it took me a little while to get back and collecting from like 1 to I think it was 5.
Dude, I just came across like 2 weeks ago, like a shop that no one's been to, and the guy had like multiples of like 1 through 6.
Really?
Yeah, I've got like 4 copies of number 1 if you want a copy.
Man, no, I'm good now, but I'm just saying, like here locally, I don't know, I wasn't seeing them as much, but yeah, man, dude, I'm digging this. If honestly, there's so much potential. Kind of, I put it up there with Radiant Black, Noctera, Seven Secrets, like Firepower. I think out of all the indie stuff, aside from let's say Something Is Killing the Children, it's up there as top 5 favorites.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that lacks with this one is the fact that a lot of us were like, oh, this is gonna be option, right? Like this one was an early one that people were like, oh, it's gonna be option, and then that gold foil thing came out. For this one, yeah, it was like $100 book. But it's still, you know, just kind of like under the rug. There's a lot of things above it right now, so I don't know. Speaking of,
I think people are sleeping on it, to be honest with you.
I think so too.
I get what you're saying. Maybe it is slightly overshadowed, but again, it's a huge sleeper if that's the case. I really think people should be picking it up. It's a great story.
Yeah. You know what I think is a great story? A comeback story.
Oh,
a reunion story. I love those stories where 2 people reunite, or you know, when someone's been missing for a while, they come back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you somebody who hasn't been on the show for a fucking long fucking time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is none other than Mr. Hyper. What's up, man?
Oh, what's up, motherfuckers?
What's up, bro?
Wow, you sound like Keys.
Well, I was imitating Face and Keys at the same time. No. I just dissed both of them. No. Shout out to Keys and Face.
I love you. No. I'm dissing them, but shout out to them.
I'm backtracking. I'm like this.
Welcome, sir. Welcome. Mr. Hyper. Yeah, man. How you doing, brother?
Not bad. I come in and I already introduced to Newbie verse slogan. I never heard of Under the Rug before.
Okay,
under the
man. Do you really want to come in and be like you know what I mean? Like you're like Cristiano Ronaldo with Manchester United, just a short stint and then you're back out. Like
it's good to be back. Although I gotta admit, I only came on the second half of the show thinking that we're gonna get to the spec side because, as you know, New Comic Book Day isn't my forte. So we'll see how this goes.
I mean, you could just like we could do the show and you could just stay quiet there. Just, you know.
Yeah.
With you speaking, I can't stay quiet.
All right, well, let's keep the show going so then that way Hyper can get rolling into what he loves. But let's get on to the next book, guys. And the next one, again, I love redheads. I do. Why do you always laugh? You always laugh
because your girl's blonde, isn't she?
Exactly. Bro,
it doesn't matter.
Every time I'm like, oh, I swear to God, she's gonna.
I feel like there's some subliminal feels being put out every time you say that.
Yo, love is love. Okay, I love my wife, but
hey,
you know,
you do you.
You know, it is what it is. I don't know. Like I can't.
You never seem to shout out like, you know, Sue Storm or any of the blonde characters in Marvel. It's always like Poison Ivy and.
Oh man. Okay. Well, Poison Ivy's always been one of my favorite female. It's one of the books that I've been trying to find the last 2 years. Just haven't really been able to find one, you know, at a really good price. And again, we know why, right? Her first appearance isn't like first appearance in Silver Age. It's literally just like her first appearance. So it's sometimes hard to find a really affordable price. But this one is the Jenny Frison one. she's done a couple of these. Most recently, she did one with Catwoman like this, right? And it was kind of up there for a little bit, money wise, right? For a little bit, but I kind of like the art of it. I like the whole concept. I mean, if anyone's watching, they're probably like, wait, is this your Dynamite pick of the week? But no, I think this one would be a nice little grab if you can find it. I don't know how many shops have ordered a lot of them, but I wouldn't mind grabbing this one. I did grab the number 1 too, because I remember talking about that like 2-3 weeks ago. I told you guys I was going to grab it. So,
well, this cover is a beautiful cover, but if you guys haven't yet, go read issue 1, man. It was actually a good read. I'm picking this up for the read. Forget the cover. Hype, are you up to date at all? Did you read the first one?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, and listen, for the record, if Poison Ivy had red hair or blonde hair, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I don't differentiate. I'm
right.
Hate crime.
But no, guys, seriously, it's a great read, man. I actually enjoyed issue 1. I think it's gonna go down a cool path. We'll see where it goes, but
Dan, that's a good idea. I just don't know if she would. I don't think she's got the patience for it. Like, I don't think she could sit here for like an hour and just be like,
what are you talking about?
Batman, Joker, Iron Man. You know, like I don't think she could. Nah. Frizen is amazing. Any old Frizen books are good to grab. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
The one in 50 was a nice yeah, it's really nice. All right, moving on. And why
are you laughing already?
Because this cover of him is like fucking hilarious to me. Like when I saw this, I just started giggling. It looks terrible. Like his face just looks terrible, but
just diss The Rock's face.
The Rock.
No, man. The Rock is a beautiful man. Okay. I'm just saying this cover, like, I don't know, that face to me is just weird. But anyway,
what's wrong with it?
I don't know. It just looks weird to me. Black Adam, obviously popular guy right now, right? I'm being told that there's going to be a second trailer dropping shortly. Obviously, the movie's coming out later this year, October, right? Is it October?
It's sometime in the fall, yeah, I believe.
Okay, I think October. But nevertheless, right? I mean, hate it or love it, I think this is going to change DC for the good. Anything Black, I was going to say Black Knight. Anything Black Adam lately is just kind of taken off. What was it last week? That Black Adam book, you know, it was kind of popular. Everybody was like posting it, but yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be picking this one up for sure.
I'm crying because Dan said exactly what I was gonna say. It looks like the sequel to Passion of the Christ or some shit. But yeah, no, the cover is definitely not the prettiest one. But
maybe there's the cover though, dude. Let's look at the cover. It's not called Black Adam. It's called Black Adam, the Justice Society Files, Hawkman 1.
Yes, that is
Seriously?
what it's called.
Seriously?
Yeah, but dude, it's a one shot, and it's supposed to be the prequel to the movie. So I guess if you want to see where they're headed with this, like this is a good, book to be picking up if you're so excited for Black Adam and you want to read prior and see where this is going. Well, pick it up. I'm gonna read it. I did not pre-order this. I'm kind of glad I didn't because I didn't want this cover in my PC. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, oh, sorry, VC, I cut you off. I thought you.
No, that's it, dude.
I don't know. Am I in the minority that? Okay,
Yes.
Clearly I'm in the minority looking at the comments.
Yeah. Don't even say you like this cover.
While I'm about to start my sentence, I see this comment. I'll keep my comment to myself, clearly, because I'm not going to win anyone over. But I don't know. I thought, I don't know, maybe because I'm a big Dwayne Johnson, The Rock fan. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I dig this cover. And clearly there's going to be enough copies on the shelf based on people's comments.
Yeah, I think so. I think you'll be good. One book I think you might have an issue finding on shelves is Strange Academy. Yeah. Which issue is this? 18?
Yeah. It's a final issue. Yeah.
18. Final issue, which means a lot of people sometimes sleep on it. I don't think people are going to sleep on this one, so the print run won't be as low as other ones. 2, it's the character spotlight. We know how these work. All of them have literally gone up when they release. They're usually $20, $25 books. So for that reason, I did pick one cover up just to flip. But other than that, yeah, I do think that this one's going to be probably one that a lot of people are grabbing.
Yep.
Finishing. So who knows what ends up happening later, second semester kind of thing. But yeah, Strange Academy. BC, I know you're grabbing this one.
Oh, 100%, man. So yeah, it's the final book, but something's gonna take place in the book. That's
Wow, Dan. Wow.
oh Jesus.
This is
But
don't get the show sued for defamation after.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, no, man, something's gonna happen within this book. One of the, I don't know, well, I'm not gonna say main characters, but anyways, I don't want to spoil too much, but definitely pick it up. It's coming to an end, and then I guess we're gonna kick off another semester, and it's gonna be an interesting ending. So I'm excited. I'm picking this up. This cover, the cover A as well. But then, man, no. I mean, hey, if that's your ex-wife, shit. But yeah, no, pick it up, 100%, guys. I highly recommend it for the read, and I think we're seeing the start of a change in a character. So
Yeah, I was actually going to ask, and then you already answered with your comment. So this is cover B, then, right?
yeah, this is cover B.
Because I was wondering, because I know that I saw this on, I think even in our group chat and even in drunken chats on where they posted this particular cover saying how, because I know this particular iteration was first revealed in like what, issue 16 or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like cover B might be the one that might be the one to get. I have cover A on my pull list.
This is the A.
Yeah, that's the one. I mean,
Yeah.
I have A generally on my shop's pull list because I've been collecting all Strange Academy. I didn't pre-order this one. I mean, we'll see. If I get it, I get it. If not, no biggie. But yeah, I mean, I'm with BC. I'm on this series since day one. So
yeah, and dude, I since the series started, I learned very quickly after issue 2. Remember how the character spotlights started to peak?
Mm-hmm.
I never missed one ever since. I said, screw that. I am always going to pull the character spotlight ones because for some reason it ends up taking off.
I picked the ones that actually have the students. I didn't pick the one that had Wong.
No, I got both. I got both.
Yeah. No, because you know certain character spotlights, they had existing characters like Wong and all those. Those I kind of skipped. I picked up the ones that actually had the new students as the character spotlight. Except I missed the first two. I missed Dormammu's kid cover. What was that on issue 2?
Yeah, that was issue 2. That's
true.
the one I'm talking about.
I missed that one unfortunately, and I only started collecting after that. The cover Bs.
Big shout outs to Laura, Miss Bird City Comics herself, near Nevada. She's doing that. With the lady.
Wait, shout out to that 8 Billion Genies cover. You see what's going on with that one?
Oh no, what's going on with that one? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have Instagram or Facebook, and follow comic book people. No, please tell me what's going on with that.
That was
fun.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You'll be showing so much shade.
Shout out to Bird City over there. Her name, really good people. I've been on the show. I've talked to them. Really good people. So make sure you guys go do yourself a favor. Go follow, watch the content, sub. They're really good people. No, I wasn't throwing shade. I was just kidding, man. Yeah, no, 8 Billion Genies is everywhere. Number 2 on like 2 top 10 lists. I would imagine tomorrow on cover price is probably going to be 1 or 2. What is BC doing? I have no idea. Okay.
Gimmick infringement.
All right.
You offended me. I was leaving.
But yeah. All right. Let's move on to.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I don't know where to start with this one. I think people are expecting a lot of shit here, but Tosin is going to be showing up. So basically, 3rd appearance, right? Whether you don't think or think 5 is, I mean, 5 is the 2nd appearance. Hate it or love it, it is. If you fell for the FOMO, that's your fault. But I do think that a lot of people are ordering, maybe buying Black Panther, kind of with an arm's length. I don't think a lot of people are getting 10 copies, after what happened with issue 5. However, 7 and 8, the reviews or the previews rather have shown that Tosin there's going to be a different mantle or something happens. So a lot of people are now believing, okay, I got to get 7 and I got to get 8 because maybe 8 is when Tosin is Black Panther. What are your thoughts here? I know 8 is on FOC. This is 7. But what are your thoughts?
With what's going to be playing out here, I recommend people start to slowly grab. End of the day, Black Panther 3 is going to be the one to grab because it's, it's its first Tosin. But as it goes on, very shortly, I do expect a big change to come for this character. So I would be picking up at least a copy, man, moving forward.
7 or 8?
No, 7. Like from 7 moving forward, definitely start picking them up, man. Something's gonna happen within this issue. You're gonna see exactly what Tosin's made of. I think it's gonna be very short and quick within the story, but you're gonna see what he's made of, and it's key. So it's gonna happen sooner than later. Not in this book, but like I said, start picking them up.
So this one might fall into that category though, BC. And this is a conversation that we have, not just myself, but a lot of YouTubers, a lot of comic people in general is, okay, 3 was his first appearance, but what character is he going to take? What is going to be his mantle that he takes on later down the road? So people are going to be like, all right, so is it 3 or is it,
well, dude,
whatever, right?
3, like I said, 3 is always going to be the first. It's going to be the first of him.
Yeah, but look at Cletus Cassidy.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you grabbing 344 or are you grabbing 361? You know what I mean?
I get where you're going with this, but like I said, is first Tosin, you go grab issue 3. But when we're gonna get whatever he becomes, that's why I'm saying I suggest you guys start to pick it up because it's gonna happen sooner than later. In here, you're gonna find out exactly what that purple stuff is that's going on with him, and yeah, man. So it's coming together.
I don't know about that, Dan. Atuma and Namor and all that stuff is leaking out now, so I don't know. And also, guys, keep this in mind. And I think a lot of people kind of forget. We're in July. So that means we have July, August, September, October, November. We have 5
This is fascinating, riveting material right here.
5 months. 5 months away from Black Panther actually being released, which means we should have a trailer dropping shortly. That's all I'm trying to say. So who knows? This week, Thor comes out. Obviously, all the focus is going to be on him. I wouldn't be surprised if, usually it's on holidays. Maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe there's a trailer that drops tomorrow.
Dude,
maybe there's a trailer that drops next week. Who knows? I just think maybe on Thor, they have it. I don't know. I'm just saying, we're only 5 months away, so be on the lookout.
But there's a shit ton of leaks that are coming out right now.
I know.
Like, you end up seeing it regardless, but
I think everybody, personally, I could care less about Atuma. I could care less about.
I'm pissed at what they're doing with Namor if these designs are true. I'm being honest.
Yeah, why does he look like Austin Aries?
Yeah, I don't know,
He
man.
does. Oh my god, he does.
I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. But Hype, real quickly, because I know you aren't, you've kind of cut back on your poll. Are you following this Tosin thing?
You know what? I'm following him, but not to the point that I'm actually have Black Panther on the poll list. Like I do have a couple of copies of issue 3. And it's one of those situations where look, I think like what BC kind of mentioned, how if you're following Tosin, like obviously issue 3 is his first appearance. No one can debate that. But the thing is, it's almost like Gore the God Butcher, right? Like issue 2 was his first appearance, but then his origin story was in issue 5. That also kind of heated up. So I think developments in a character is as important as the first appearance. So if you're on the Tosin train, you might as well kind of stick with the next few issues to kind of, because those issues, it's not going to replace number 3, but it'll have some value in it. Again, yeah. I'm saying if you are a Tosin believer, I'm not saying to pick it up. I'm just saying, like, if that's the train you're on.
Straight to the point, though. Everyone's specking he's going to end up taking the mantle of Black Panther. Like I said, things are going to start to happen very soon. So from here on out, yes, people were expecting things in issue 4, issue 5, 6. Well, here we are, 7. Things are starting to play out slowly. Now start to get back on and pay attention. Read
between the lines. Basically, for this issue and number 8, try to get the 1 in 25. That's basically what you should do. No, that's what you should do because everyone's going to order the shit out of this and 8. It's already been on social media and everything like that. So yeah. I think that's just what's going to happen, man. If you want to make it, you're going to have to probably get one of those ratios because that's the only way.
Well, I don't look. Don't go for the ratio on this one. I'm telling you, I know what happens in this book. It's not.
Okay.
That
I'm just
good.
saying. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just trying to read between the lines.
All right.
All right. Any other books you gentlemen want to talk about before we get into comic news?
Oh shit, man. Yeah, there's a few, dude. So
Go ahead.
we spoke Strange Academy 18. I think What If Miles Morales #5 is gonna be a stinker. It's the ending of it, and
Maybe this one they'll just like bash on Latinos or something. I don't know.
No, yo, you guys saw what happened issue 4? That was just mind-boggling.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, but what else is there? Prodigy, the whole Icarus thing. I don't know if you guys saw that book. I'm gonna give it a read. It's a 5-issue mini. There's the Starhenge. I don't know if you guys saw how many multiple covers there were at cover price. There was the Ryan Brown one that's super nice, but I'm gonna probably give it a read as well. Avengers Forever 7. There's multiple Steve Rogers.
Wait, BC Avengers Forever, that's a mini series, right? I don't think that's an ongoing.
No, Avengers Forever is ongoing. So this is the thing: is every issue literally brings in so many. Like it's literally, dude, that run is shitting characters out galore. It just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
It's nonstop. New characters, multiversal, all these people. But yeah, man. So if you, I guess, are specking on all these multiple characters that are literally being dropped in every issue, go for it. But it is a pretty good read. Avengers Forever. I've been enjoying it. It's just I'm not the biggest fan when it comes to all these multiversal characters. It's a little too much. Like, I don't know, man. Overkill, in my opinion. Yep. But Carnage, guys, if you are not reading Carnage 4, you know the cover where Carnage is holding the guy's face? It's Spot. I know Spot is hot right now. Everyone's specking on Spot, dude, because of the whole Spider-Verse stuff. But yeah, I don't
hot is hot. BC just got hot.
What is up with Dan lately?
I don't know what's going on, man. But definitely, I recommend everybody gets on Carnage because big things are happening there. And yeah, someone mentioned it. Book of the week, I think it's going to be Batman 125. Chip Zdarsky, man. If there was anybody who should be replacing Tynion, 100% Chip, bro. I think he's going to fucking kill it.
Why do you say Batman? Just because of the
as of issue one? No, as of issue 125, you have Chip Zdarsky taking over. You got so many beautiful covers. Hype, you saw that Jim Lee one. There's the acetate cover, and then you've got the failsafe protocol. That one has the cover of one of the characters that's going to debut in the issue this week. I think it's the one to get because not many places had it available. So keep an eye out for it. I've been looking at online shops. Not many had it available. Very few. And yeah, man. And dude, even on FOC, it's not there. So Lunar Distribution, I was checking. It doesn't pop up, but look for it. Yeah, chooch.
Yeah, I mean,
there's my chooch.
Just to back up BC's point, I did mention also a couple of weeks ago, like how I think Zdarsky could be a game changer on Batman. I kind of feel Batman's a bit lukewarm lately. Tynion's doing his thing, but it just seems
Bruce Wayne.
What's that?
He's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Who's Bruce Wayne?
Because you said Batman's a little lukewarm, and I said, no, he's Bruce Wayne.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be a rough one.
Oh, yo, hype. Speaking of Tynion, Joker 15 is the final issue of Tynion on Joker.
Right. Yeah.
That's out this weekend. I think that's the final thing that Tynion's doing, right? Before he fully lets go of doing anything is not his property.
I think so, yeah, because I think he's gonna do his own little projects afterwards. But yeah, look, I feel like what Zdarsky did with Daredevil and how he kind of reinvigorated that series. I feel he could do the same.
So I say Nightwing, Tom Taylor, Chip Zdarsky, Batman. I think DC's got two phenomenal writers on two very good titles right there.
Yeah, so if you weren't on Batman before, I would recommend, because I think it's also going to be a good start at jumping on point. Even though the issue is 125, it is a new story. So yeah.
All right, gang. Let's get into it. Heart and potatoes. First up, rumor Disney newsletter indicates What If season 2 arrives this summer.
Hell yeah.
I don't know when though, right? Because we literally have Thor coming out this week. We still have Miss Marvel for another 2 weeks, which gives us that 2-week break, 3-week break before we get into She-Hulk in August. Then Black Panther. So maybe September. I mean, if you consider September summer, I don't know. But maybe in September we get it because there really isn't anything in September. Maybe somewhere around there. Maybe it overlaps. Maybe it's like right after, say, She-Hulk. I can't see them doing it right before because that would just leave them, a week or so. And then we'd still have that month of September with nothing, right? So at least in July, you can say, hey, we got Thor and we got She-Hulk coming instead of like jamming this one in. So we'll see. I think season 1 was phenomenal. I think a lot of us liked it. I didn't like the zombie one. I could care less for that one, but it did open our eyes and imagination to a few things. That last episode was just killer. Yeah. It does seem like Captain Carter is kind of the focal point though, right? I mean, like she's the leader of it. If this team of characters meets up, which it seems like that's kind of the route they're going with this one, but nevertheless, it's a good show, another good content. Realistically, I mean, and maybe I'm wrong, but like there wasn't much like spec value to this. Like this was just like a good series. It was good animation. It was just good. It wasn't really necessarily for like spec or anything like that, in my opinion. But
so much FOMO kicked in when this dropped, man. People were buying. What was that issue with Peter Parker wearing the fucking cape?
Yeah.
I
think it was Symbiote Spider-Man.
Symbiote Spider-Man issue 3, I think.
Yeah, I think that book took off just because he was wearing the cape. All Captain Carter books exploded. Yeah. Exiles 3. Now it's still happening, man, with the Captain Carters. It came down significantly, but you were asking, when would it drop? Ironically, in this header here that you have put up, it says July 2022.
Yeah, so, but I don't believe it.
I don't think it's gonna happen either.
I don't believe it.
But
it makes more sense
fake news.
To drop it in September. No, but it makes more sense for them to drop it in September.
No, it does. That's where I'm headed.
Regardless, you have a point though. You have a point.
Regardless of when it drops, I'm hyped as hell. I'm super excited because it was awesome. Chris, I agree 100%. Beyond underrated. I think, honestly, so far out of everything Marvel's put out since, being on Disney Plus, it's up there, man. I think it's one of the best things that they have put out there. I really enjoyed the What Ifs, man. Maybe there's an episode or two that I just didn't like that much. But yeah, man, I love it. I can't wait for the next season. You talk about these characters meeting up. Kind of did happen, if I recall correctly, in the last. No, was it the last episode?
No, I don't think so.
Hype, didn't it happen?
No. The last episode ends with like the Ultron with the Infinity Gauntlet.
No, at the end, don't they all meet up or some shit? Like like it came full circle?
No, I don't think so. I might have to go rewatch.
I may have to rewatch.
No, I know. See, Face has my back. Face has my back. I know he's there running the account. So I do think.
Sounds made up.
I'm gonna fucking Google it now.
It could be you running the Comic Kingpin's account.
Yeah.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm not commenting. But yeah, man. So I recall some gathering amongst all of this. The characters kind of came together in order to take down Ultron. So yeah.
I don't remember this last episode then. Like, this is weird. Okay. I might have to rewatch it or go back, but yeah, I do not remember like at all. So, oh well. All right. Oh man. All right. See, I put a blonde up. Emma Roberts.
Yeah, no wonder you sound so down.
Emma Roberts is joining the cast of Madam Web. A lot of people and a lot of rumors, a lot of sites have been saying that this is the character that is going to be playing Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman. I don't believe it until I see it. I think anybody could just be like, oh yeah, she could just be cast as like a fucking paper girl or a pizza chick. I don't know, something. I wouldn't say she's A-list either, right? So let's just put that out there. I mean, has she done a few movies? Yeah.
What is A-list to you, Newbie? I want to see the mind of Newbie. What is an A-list?
Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Hopkins. Steven Seagal.
Yeah, okay. You were great until those last two picks.
Isn't Steven Seagal like an officer now on A&E?
I'm just kidding, but yeah, it's just going to be interesting what role she takes on. I mean, I think a lot of people shoot for the stars with these. Like, if I was casted, you guys would be like, "Oh my god, he's playing Iron Man." It's like, nah, I'm just fucking cross guard number 15.
Oh, you'd be lucky to play Copper Man or something.
So yeah, I don't know, but where are you guys at? Are you guys falling for the trap when it comes to the rumors of her playing Jessica Drew?
Bro, they can literally cast Steven Seagal, an A-list actor, for this movie.
I thought you were talking. I thought it was like a '90s question you were asking.
Right. But no, dude, seriously, I couldn't give two shits anymore. I don't even care who the fuck they cast. I'm so over Sony handling any property right now. Maybe I'm bitter. Say what you want, but I think it's a proven track record that they just fucking constantly disappoint. So I don't care. Beautiful girl, great. What is she playing? I really don't even care anymore. Whether it's Jessica Drew, they're gonna botch it. I have zero faith in Sony.
If you guys don't know who Emma Roberts is, she's been in a few things, but most notably, she is Julia Roberts' niece. So that's where the Roberts comes from. Hype, what are your thoughts, man?
Well, I mean, shout out for picking a good photo on this slide. So thank you, Newbie.
No problem. Absolutely. I love blondes. What can I say?
Yeah, well, yeah, I can't tell with your shows lately. Yeah, and listen, I'll be honest, I'm a bit indifferent about this news. I'm kind of with BC and you, Newbie. I'm gonna just wait to see when this happens. It's not like I'm pining for Emma Roberts to be what I already forgot. Jessica Drew. Yeah. It's one of those things where I'll just see what Sony puts out and I'll judge it accordingly. But I'm not. Yes, Sony's dropped the ball so many times. It's almost like they kind of lost a lot of goodwill. I found the only thing that is really saving them is the Spider-Man movies, and that's because it's being collabed with Marvel, with the MCU. So.
And dude, they're into the Spider-Verse. Like that, just their animated stuff is great. Your video games are great. Your movies are shit. And that's as simple as it gets. I think it's anything to do with real like live action Marvel or anything. Like, dude, Kraven the Pet Detective or whatever the fuck he is, the Dog Whisperer. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get what's going on.
Yeah, Caesar Milan should play Kraven.
Caesar Milan. I'm over it. That's it. I'm done. So.
Pet Detective. Okay. That's a new one. That's a new one. All right.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so I've heard the audio. Yeah. I've heard people talk about it. I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. Yeah. So Howard Stern indicates that he's got a Dr. Doom project he's doing and with Kevin Feige, and then I guess he doesn't like the schedule that he's on and this and that. Like, I think it's hogwash, man. I think it's bullshit. I think it's false.
Isn't the term hogwash?
I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
Hogwash.
Hogwash is what I said. Hogwash.
You said hoshwash.
Oh my god. I think there's a reason why you haven't been on.
I'm just messing with you, man.
But I don't believe this because I don't think that they would go to Howard Stern to bring in probably a top 3 iconic villain when it comes to Marvel and have Howard Stern be a part of it. I just don't see it. So your thoughts?
My thoughts is, of all things to have a hot mic over, it's Howard Stern, man. Like, the guy literally controls what he is doing, right? So having a hot mic to drop news this big, nah. I honestly felt like it was, I kind of want to say scripted, like they did it purposely. Now, if this was a hot mic, fuck Howard Stern, man, for speaking that way about playing in the MCU, man. He was so fucking down about it. Like, what the hell? I'd be honored. Like, but then again, it's Howard Stern. I don't know what to say. Like,
there's no way he is, Because when this came out, some people were like, "Oh, he's playing Doom." It's like, do you actually think that he would give up what he's got going for him right now, where he literally just does a show and he lives his life however he wants, to do a character like Doom?
He's not
Like,
doing Doom, dude.
no, I know, but
He's
even
gonna
if he
be
was doing Doom or anything related, like, no, it's not happening. Like, just stop it, please,
dude.
please.
Feige, Marvel, they are not this stupid. Is he playing Doom? Absolutely not. He's probably gonna have a cameo. In fact, he's apparently asking Robert Downey Jr. how to act. Right? I have a feeling Howard Stern's playing Howard Stern, and he still doesn't even know how to play that. That's the reality. So I don't know, man. It just came off a little weird. It came off kind of. It almost felt scripted. I was like, man, I don't know how this news would be a hot mic topic because, man, Howard Stern. Like, there's so many other times where I could only imagine, like what he's spoken about behind the scenes. But this kind of felt like they were doing it on purpose to break news that Doom is coming into the MCU and maybe just fuck with people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it was just done purposely. If it was an accident, well, I guess we know that Howard Stern is going to be in the movie. Exactly, Chris. Like I said, Howard Stern plays Howard Stern. I don't think he's going to be doing anything huge within the MCU. If he plays a character, it'll be very minor. People are saying he's going to play Doom. Hell no, man. Everybody's anticipating Doom, man. No way Marvel would cast Howard Stern.
Yeah, Doom with Jerry Cross.
Yeah.
It could happen. What are your thoughts, Hype?
Listen, like when it comes to the most random of news, this is one of them. It's one of those. Yeah, it's so random. It's almost like you guys said. It's kind of hard to make sense of it in terms of the accuracy and just the general. Like, is it just like a bait and switch or something? Like, so it's one of those things. It's like, I honestly, like, I'm kind of, I saw the news and I just kind of put it to the wayside. It's one of those things where I didn't really put too much stock in it just because it's just too random.
Did you did you listen to it, Hype?
No, I only just saw the article. I didn't, because I don't really.
So, like I said, he literally he shits on being within the MCU. If this was in fact a hot mic, if I was Marvel, I would say, fuck you, you're not in anymore. That's me. I don't care that you're Howard Stern. That would be me.
Now,
if I was working at Marvel, I'd be like, listen, that was a hot mic. That was a mess. We don't want you in.
Yeah, I would.
Okay, so I didn't listen to the audio, but do you think it's possible he crapped on Marvel almost as a swerve, maybe?
Or maybe they told him to.
What kind of a swerve? That's what I'm saying. Is if it wasn't scripted, then just drop him. If he stays within the MCU, I think it was totally scripted. Because why would you, as Marvel, the guy is literally saying he still has yet to go into, doing his scenes. Why would you want somebody to come after saying so much, like speaking so negative, right, about being within the movie, and then people are going to come to watch this fucking movie and be like, yeah, well, he's here, but he's miserable as shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's weird.
I'm just waiting for the news when they dust off Jerry Springer and say that he's going to bring in the mutants in the MCU.
Yeah. Yo, Jerry Springer, who should we have him play, bro?
He should be playing Professor X.
Or Magneto.
Yeah, actually,
he'd be better Magneto.
Yo, you know who should play fucking Colossus? Steve Wilkos, bro.
He'd be like telling Colossus, "Hey, Colossus, Kitty Pryde is your daughter."
Jesus. All right, let's shift gears here, guys. One of the better articles, because we finally get a timeline, right? From last year. This one and Ironheart and Secret Invasion are the last three, right? That we actually don't have any news on. Well, I mean, Secret Invasion's being done, leaks have come out, but this one has just kind of been, this one and Ironheart have kind of been very hush-hush, but Marvel's Armor Wars series reportedly begins filming soon. Now, the important thing is they're ahead of schedule. And what do I mean by that? Well, they're apparently doing it this fall. Some people are saying September, when realistically they were going to be doing it. Where was it? I don't think I had it. I think it was supposed to be in April or something like that, maybe in January. So I don't know where they're going with it, but if you've ever been to Atlanta at that time of year, I mean, it is cold, right? So I don't know. maybe that has something to do with it, or where they're going to go with the story. But nevertheless, it's important because once they start filming, or there's reports of the show being filming, then we get all these other, leaks of, hey, BC just got casted as somebody on Armor Wars, so we're gonna kind of be able to have some spec, have some fun with that as well. So, what are your thoughts here, boys?
Dude, first off, if it begins filming, great. I'm excited for this. This is a series I'm actually looking forward to, man.
Lies.
No, I know you're definitely looking forward to it, man. I don't know. Like, obviously, I've read Armor Wars. Will it bring in Riri? You know what I mean? Like, are they gonna build on that too? Who knows? But no. Regardless of the fact, I'm super pumped. Armor Wars is one that I'm looking forward to, and yeah, man, that they're finally starting to film is great news. Hype. You said Jerry Springer as Professor X. I was picturing Maury as Magneto after, and I was giggling by myself.
Maury or Geraldo?
Sorry?
Or Geraldo.
Now, guys, don't forget too, a lot of people are just thinking that this is like going to be War Machine and stuff like that, but it could bring in Rescue. I know Vancouver Comic Junkie was, kind of high on Rescue.
But we've seen Rescue.
Yeah, but it could. I mean, we've seen Wolverine before.
No, but I'm saying Gwyneth Paltrow played Rescue.
I know, but the resurgence of the character, right in our face. It's usually when people start, paying attention. That book, even in a 9.8, is super cheap, right? So,
yes,
just saying.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually with Newbie on this one. I shouldn't say actually. I'm with Newbie most of the time. The fact that we probably will get Rescue, because the thing is, like, what we saw in Endgame was almost like a snippet. And it's almost like what other show would Rescue be tailor-made for than Armor Wars. So, but the thing is, I think we're going to get a lot of returning cast members from previous Iron Man films. I feel like Justin Hammer will make an appearance.
Yep.
And who knows, maybe that kid that seems to the kid that's standing at Iron Man's funeral.
That's
what? The kid? You mean Harley Keener?
Oh yeah, him.
Come on. I'm a huge on that
guy.
I've got 2 copies, 9.8. They're stashed away. That is big time spec for me. I've always been on that character. Thanks to Face, who reminded me. I was very lucky to get those books off the shelf. But yeah, continue, Hype. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I think Face actually picked a copy for me because it was cleaned out at my LCS. Yeah, honestly, I think this whole Armor Wars thing in general has been slept on because just the fact that we're just starting to get filming. I feel like it's one of those things where you might be able to find some low key buys, first appearance of Rhodey. I feel is one of those books that's really undervalued, and
that's the first book that I would say right now to get before this show starts, because the War Machine 282 is literally going to take off. That's going to be, I can tell you right now, that is literally going to be a #1 book on cover price, on top 10 list when the show comes out. It is going to be there.
And you know what? I'll throw another one out there because it's pretty cheap as it is. But there's like a foil variant of War Machine #1.
From
the 90s. That one, honestly, it's a dope ass cover, with the all black and the silver. I actually have one, and it actually looks great in person. So, just a little, tidbit. If you see that, you may want to grab that as well.
Yep. No, I agree, man. Beautiful cover. But yeah, man. See, Chris is saying the same thing, man. There's tons of interesting characters that they could bring in, man. Tech related. I honestly, what's his name? I expect to see Keener as well within the series. I know we were talking about possibly within the Riri show within Ironheart.
I think Riri is an end credit in this show.
Really?
Yeah, because she's got her own series. She's going to be dropped in on Black Panther. I have a hard time believing that she's going to be in Black Panther, then this, then her own thing.
What's the release dates? Do you know? I'm trying to check.
For what? Black
For
Panther?
This one,
2024, I think.
Okay.
We have some time. Yeah.
Right.
So, all right, gang. Well, let's get into it. My favorite part of the show, because there's a lot of haters and a lot of people, and I love it because I don't care. But this week's episode or last week's episode, Miss Marvel is getting a 7 out of 10. We finally get Red Dagger.
Yep.
I gotta mute myself because I'm not caught up. So I'll come back in a few.
All right.
God. All right.
Love you all.
Love you. I mean, I really enjoyed this one. You got to learn a lot about, what's going on. The only one thing that I didn't really like about this was the fact that, like, we haven't seen how do I word this? The advancement of her powers, right? Like, we got in episode 2 where she's like practicing with like Bruno and stuff, and then out of nowhere now she controls like the punches and she's like being able to step and like do all this stuff, and it's like, okay, but we didn't really get to see like her learning her powers or anything like that. It just kind of happened. Also at the DODC, like, why is there only one guard like holding on to like 4 fucking 6 people? Like, I thought that was kind of stupid, but other than that, I mean, I really like this. I really like the show. A lot of hidden stuff. I don't know, the twist at the end, right, where she's like at the train station. Like, I thought that was like a total mind fuck, because you're like, okay, is she a time traveler? Is she just like what's going on? But I don't know. What are your thoughts, man, on episode 4?
I actually think out of all the episodes, it was one of my favorite, man. Yeah, no, it's up there. Look, I shat completely on the origin change. Now she's a djinn, and it's pissed off quite a few people. I'm okay with it, man. I'm embracing the way the MCU is handling Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. And one thing I did notice, because you said that the fact that her powers, man, you haven't really seen her develop to that point yet. I think also within the story is she's also figuring herself out. Like, she's learned she's a djinn and all these things, or maybe she has more of a confidence in using her powers, and that's what we're seeing. Because technically it's from within her, right? Maybe she won't even need these bracelets within a short period of time.
Bracelets, bangles,
whatever. But what I also noticed, and I've said this many times, is that the MCU also develops their characters, not just their characters, but their costumes too. Look at the photo, okay? She's starting to come into her costume. You see how the red under with the blue? I love how the MCU does that. So everybody's shitting on Gore. Wait, let's see. Who knows, right, where that goes? But I'm really digging it. Like you said, the little mind fuck at the end too. You got to remember when she put on the bracelets and she went to that what was it called, the Avenger Con or some shit.
Yeah, New Jersey. The first New Jersey Avenger Con. Yeah.
So when she goes there, remember, she like falls and she goes into that other universe, afterlife, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know if that's what's happening here. We'll see. But yeah, man, I think her powers seem to be rather cool, man, within the MCU. The origin change is significant, but it fits well for what's happening here, and I'm enjoying it, man. It's a pretty good show. Is it my favorite? No. Are the critics being harsh? Absolutely, man. People were losing it when they learned she was a djinn. Apparently, even the views are not doing so well, and it's unfortunate because it is a good show.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is coming from older people or people who just refuse to. I'm not going to watch a show because it's a young girl or it's like a Muslim, or things like that. I think that's kind of stupid. But hey, whatever. It is what it is. The same people are. It's funny because the same people that are hating this and like have a lot of comments to say are the same people that like got mad at me for being like, I don't like Moon Knight. And it's like, but you're literally doing the same thing, right? Like, you're not proving yourself. You're just proving my point that you're an idiot, basically. But I really enjoyed this this whole series so far. Yeah. Obviously the last two, it's going to get heated up. She's obviously going to be in the costume. Are you still thinking that Carol Danvers is as a possible cameo, or like do you have a sleeper pick here for like a possible like character that we might see?
Man, putting me on the spot. I don't know, man. I something does have to happen where it ties into the Marvels, man. I don't think it's gonna be
Monica, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be Rambo. I with the way everything's played out now with the multiverse and stuff like that with Doctor Strange, we got Rambo. I think maybe a different character from the Marvels. I would love to see someone else like Phyla or some shit. That would be awesome. But
dude, yes, I would love for that character to show up. I don't think that's gonna happen though.
No, for sure. But
no, I heard she's showing up in Iron Man 4.
Hey, dude, man. Dude, with the MCU, it's tough, man. They can literally throw in Marvel Boy and it would work, right? They would
Dude, I would love to see Marvel Boy.
That's what I'm saying is, but I think for the story itself, I would expect maybe Brie Larson, maybe in a cameo at the end, post-credit scene to tie into the movie. Something's got to happen where it's going to make sense that it plays into the movie.
How are you finding the red dagger?
I really don't care. It's just it's not a character that I expected. Like it's.
Do you remember the hype before, like on the show, when they said like, "Oh, the character may show up," and like all the buzz and all the spec and stuff like that? To now see the character on screen and see what the character is, it's a little interesting. I do think that it is interesting to note that now she's getting all this attention from boys, right? So she's got Bruno, she's got what is it, Armin?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then this guy, right? So it's like it's kind of interesting that that's all she wanted. And now she's got 3 dudes, basically.
Yeah. It's like did you watch Turning Red yet? The Disney movie.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
For kids. But no, I was totally kidding. Yeah, no, I get it. I did acknowledge that too. I'm like, man, she likes the guy that's always with her. I think she likes him. And she's got the other guy that showed up in the car, and then you get this guy. I get where you're going. Teenage years, man. It's those teenage years. But man, you have me thinking now. Who would it be that shows up? And as for this character, sorry, before I get completely off topic, again, one of those characters that is hot today, and everyone's gonna forget about it in literally a couple weeks.
Max. I think already. I think people are gonna probably forget it though.
Yep, pump and dump, baby.
Like I think that's what it is. I think we've gotten to a point now though where, like, unless it's like a massive character, it's not gonna hold. Like, we get excited and we build these characters up, but then it's like, all right, red dagger. Okay, next. You know what I mean?
I don't need to tell you, but we do. I'm gonna repeat it and say it anyways. If the news has already come out, you missed the boat. That's what I keep telling everybody. Is if it's on the app, if it's on IG, you missed the boat. So don't go out to get it at that point. Wait for the dip. If it's someone you actually care about, wait for the dip. If it's somebody you wanted to make money on, you're not gonna make money. It's already up there. Like, just move on. So I don't think we'll get anything out of this guy's first.
Really quickly, just before we finish off, where do you think she is? Is it time travel, or is this a dream? Like, at the end of it,
I think she ended up kind of like, that's.
I think she's going to be the light that helps her grandma. I think that was her.
Maybe we'll see, man.
Grandmother, I don't know.
It's her great grandma.
Great. Yeah, okay, great-grandmother. Okay. Well, that's it. Hype, are you still there?
Baby, come back. No.
Hype.
He's gone.
All right.
Ooh. All right, perfect.
He's back.
We didn't really spoil it. We just said that there was the cameo of She-Hulk.
Damn, did you guys do script for script or something?
No. Nothing is scripted here.
No, I meant script for that last episode. That was a long segment.
Well, Ms. Marvel is a great property and a great show. So
yeah, I can tell by the enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Baby, come back. All right, guys, that's the show. I want to thank both of you guys for tuning or for hopping on, man. Especially Hype. I haven't been, in the YouTube world with you in a very long time, so it's always nice to catch up, brother.
Yeah, man, it's always fun to come back to the Newbie verse, and
yeah.
I wish I could say the same.
I appreciate it. But guys, I want to give you guys the spot because you guys might have a few things going on that some people might not know. So, Hype, I'll start with you, man. Let the people know what's going on in Hyper's world, whether it be YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, OnlyFans, whatever the case may be. Let the people know.
Well, 2 of those 3 is true. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, and don't start guessing. I'll tell you right now what it is. Yeah, I mean, in terms of IG, you could follow me in, Hyper Combo Comics. That's the handle. And on YouTube, yeah, I'm actually going to be joining DC, FaceTime, Keys, and Comic Dude tomorrow for our previously on show on Comic Kingpins. That happens every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Thanks for
So definitely check that out tomorrow. And another tidbit, we're going to be doing a bit of a double header because following that episode, I'm going to actually host my second Whatnot episode or show.
Good.
Sorry.
Not bad.
And the handle for that is Hyper Combo Comics without the dots. So it's just one word. So look it up on Whatnot and yeah, give me a follow. And I already posted some of the books that actually will be on tomorrow. And just to give you a bit of a tidbit, in anticipation for the new Thor movie, I will be posting a copy of Thor God of number 2, first appearance of Gore the God Butcher. That'll be on deck tomorrow.
Damn.
You're putting that up tomorrow.
That'll be up tomorrow.
I might come and bid for it.
Yeah.
But your show does take place after the Comic Kingpins, right? We go live at 7, like Hyper said.
Exactly.
And we have a ton of stuff to talk about tomorrow. Comic News, Trade Center, and top 5 new comic book day picks of the week, man. So
BC, is that the way? Is your way of saying that's what's going on in your world, or
yeah, no, that's pretty much it, man. Then after that, chilling with Newbie, hanging out, doing good things.
All right, perfect. Guys, I do want to thank you guys. I'm a little pissed because I've been watching this Marvel Special Edition 15 5.5 CGC, and it just ended. And it was literally at like $100 until right now, and then like I was literally waiting 10, 9, 8. It went from like 100 to like 350, just like that, and I'm fucking pissed.
So,
yeah, I would be surprised if something like that sold for 100 on the day.
I was hoping to get it at like 250, 240, but nevertheless.
Yeah, that would have been a good price for it. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, but yeah, that's it, guys. Show number 98. Next week's show 99. Yes, Newbie show counting skills. But yeah, we got 2 weeks until the 100. Of course, guys, don't forget Tuesday. I'm joined by Rocksteady. Hottest comics of June. Yes, my favorite month of the year. I don't care what anybody says.
Why?
Biased.
My birthday was last Sunday, but we're going to keep the party rolling until at least August. That's just kind of how we do, or at least how I do. I brought my birthday up today. My mother-in-law and my wife were like, oh my God. But yeah.
Again, you brought it up today?
Well, we still had some ice cream cake. And I was like, oh, I'd love to have, my birthday, a piece of my birthday cake a week later.
Diva. Do you put a candle every time you cut up your birthday cake, or is it like?
I mean, I thought about doing that because I thought that'd be exciting, but they were like, "No, we're just gonna go in the living room." So I was like, "Okay." So, but nevertheless, guys, I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Tuesday, 9:35 p.m. Eastern. Any last words?
Oh, don't leave it to Hyper.
I mean, listen, it's been a while since I said it on your show, but visit your local library.